actually in the middle of working on my next music project, my new album, Supreme, and I'm just gonna answer a couple questions that people have sent in to me. Um, so, what are your biggest what are your biggest inspirations as far as rappers and filmmakers go? Um, it all kind of like lumps together, cause like I started off with this, making like comic books and stuff, like getting into Dragon Ball Z and stuff when I was a kid, and that's the thing I did first, and then music was second. I think Michael Jackson inspired me as a kid because I wanted to be Michael Jackson, do the dance moves and everything. Kanye West definitely inspires me with his music. As far as like films go, like it kind of grew off of everything that I used to do, because you want to make a music video, but then it's like, yo, like I can make a film, like I can make turn this story into something great, and like I just started growing as time went on. Who do I look for advice with your rap and film ideas? I'm always pitching around ideas to to uh, people. My friends who actually help me, you know, do the films. I need people to act in them. I always like share the story. Usually, my stories for films are, you know, they're usually good, so I don't really have to like have anyone look over anything. Um, when it comes to like rap and stuff, I mean, I've had a lot of people, you know, who've given me advice, but I I know Adam. He's been, you know, doing this with me for a while, and I trust him that if I send him something, he'll let me know whether it's ass or not. What is your writing process like for lyrics for your songs and scripts for your films? Um, the writing process is tricky, but sometimes it's simple. Sometimes, if I put a beat on, I start mumbling things, and like I look at my phone and there's audio recordings of me mumbling over beats or humming or whatever melodies or whatever, and then the lyric you place the lyrics in certain spots, um and the writing process is really like just my life. I like with a lot of my stuff really comes off of relationships, but when it comes to films, the writing process is simple. I have a lot of ideas for comic books, and you know, and I see all these action films or whatever, and it's like, oh, this would be cool if we did this, or let's do this, or let's make it this way or that way. So yeah, my last like big inspiration was Kuma, which was supposed to be a short film, but turned into a whole web series, 2 seasons deep. Um, I don't know if season 3 is coming or not. And as of doing this right now, I just wanted to put that out there. Um, I like, who is your hero? That's a tough question. I mean, there are a lot of people like I look up to or whatever, but like I really like um I feel like this whole thing is gonna be like a whole Kanye Q&A. Oh, how do you feel about this, Kanye West? How do you feel about Kanye West? I mean, Kanye West has inspired me to pretty much be myself to the point where no one believed that Kanye could be a star, but Kanye believed that he could be a star. No one believed that Kanye was good, but Kanye knew that he was good. He just needed someone to believe in him. But the one thing he taught me is like, you need to believe in yourself, pretty much. Kanye taught me how to believe in myself. Um, if you could compare yourself to an already established artist, who would it be and why? Well, someone actually compared me to Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, And that's because, one day I might be dropping a rap album. One day I might be making a movie. One day I might say, hey, I'm going to get on stage and do some stand up. One day I'm making a web series or doing this or doing that. Like, I diversified my talents, and I didn't, stay inside the small box of music, and I just expanded everything, even the comic books and everything. So, because I want to be able to reach, a certain amount of people, you know. And next question is, what do you hope to do with your music? And literally, with everything that I do, I just want to reach people. I want people to feel what I feel, or because someone might be going through something that I'm going through. I might make something that you will relate to. I want you to relate, and I want you to feel. That's all I want you to do. I want you to feel. Um, and I want to reach as many different people as possible. So I'll reach a different group of people with comic books. I'll reach a different group of people with movies. I'll reach a whole different group of people with music. I just try to stay active and do what I can do to reach as many people as possible, and I hope that one day somebody will be looking at my stuff the way I looked at Dragon Ball Z and decided to try to make comics and stuff, or look at Kanye West or Michael Jackson and decide to do some music or make beats or something. Like, I want someone to watch my movies and be like, like, I can do that. Or the superhero characters that I'll make. I want someone to be like, oh, I want to be that character that Mike Boyd created for Halloween. But you know what? But that's cool and all, but I want someone to want to think how I was thinking, and instead of me wanting to dress up as, like, Batman for Halloween or Spider-Man for Halloween, I want to make my own thing so people can dress up as that person. Like, that's what I want people to feel. That's, if I inspire one person to get up and start creating something, then I'm doing my job. I did my job. What made you want to get into the business? The music business. I don't think I'm really in the music business, but when I was in middle school, I watched my uncle and my cousin. They performed a rap, in front of everybody, and I was, like, thinking. I was like, yo, I got people that I go to school with, that can sing or do this or do that. So what I was supposed to do was I was supposed to, like, help them find talent, but then I ended up keeping the talent, and then now, like, no one's really around anymore. Like, it's just me. But that's what really trying to, like, got me, like, into it, like, directly. Um, what is the most difficult thing you've had to endure in the music industry? Negative reactions. I went through pretty much all of high school just sucking ass, and high school was a time where you needed, like, it was bad, but I mean, it works out though. I mean, negative reactions, like, I used to get them all the time. I wasn't catching any W's or nothing, so it works out very well, because now it's like I can do the things that people said I couldn't do, and or I can even do the things that people did. I live in the suburbs and everyone wants to be a gangster rapper, so I dropped a gangster rap mixtape, and I did it better than the people who pretend to do it. Um, but yeah, that, I think all the failure, helped me grow into what I am today, because, it's, oh man, like, it's rough. Like, it's rough because people will say anything they want to you, and they, that's what it is. Like, you're putting yourself out there to be praised or to be fucking lit up, and it's rough. People, MySpace comments and shit, and, like, no one ever gave me a chance to do this shit. Who are your day one supporters? That's Easy. That's Anton, Andreas, Azim. He was in the math class talent show video. My mother. My uncle. A lot of people have always supported me. What is the most difficult thing you've had to endure in life? Life sucks. It would have to be trying to be happy. I don't like, and I think I'm fine. Like I don't know because it goes both ways. Because one second, you're fine with like all right. I don't know how to word this. One second I'm fine with things being the way they are, not getting a lot of attention or whatever, and then the next, like, I need it all. Like, I went through a breakup where I was an emotional mess for the next maybe, like, years. I think the hardest thing I have to do is, like, get over people. Like, that's hard. And it's even harder because, like, you make these songs or you do these projects to make yourself happy and, like, to get the reaction from people. Like, I could be... The picture like this. Like, you see a whole bunch of people, in the crowd, and then you look over to your left, and then you look on the side of the stage or in the front row or whatever, and that's your girl right there. That's your person that's always there. And then they're gone. But, like, you still have to be you. Like, it's pretty much like, you look at a singer and they're making these sad songs, and the song, can sell 1 million records and win a whole bunch of awards, and they put their heart and their soul into the work. People love the song and they're giving them so much props and it's making them happy, but at the end of the day, the person you wrote the song about is still not there. That's what you want. I think a lot of the hardest things that I'm dealing with right now are just like psychological issues.